South Carolina's priciest zip code is situated on a barrier island, where $3 million barely buys a starter home. 3 Florida beach towns share a highway, and the same visionary architects who imposed rules so strict that no 2 homes can look alike. Georgia's coastal islands hide marshfront estates behind oak canopies, yacht clubs, and old money discretion. This isn't vacation territory. It's where America's wealthy quietly relocate. These 10 southern beach communities have perfected luxury so thoroughly, they don't bother advertising it. Number 10. St. Simon's Island, Georgia. St. Simon's Island is one of those rare places where quiet luxury meets real southern charm, a vacation town that never really powers down. With a year-round community of about 15,000 people, you get that small-town coastal vibe without feeling cut off. And since it sits an hour south of Savannah and an hour north of Jacksonville, you're close to airports and amenities without daily traffic headaches. Life here revolves around the outdoors. The historic lighthouse and pier village add that blend of local shops, restaurants, and coastal history, all within walking distance. The climate is friendly too. Warm, humid summers and mild winters keep beach life going most of the year. Community is a big part of the island's appeal. Farmers markets, fresh seafood spots, local festivals. It's the kind of place where people actually know their neighbors. There are trade-offs though. Tourist season brings crowds, living costs aren't low, and there's only one causeway on and off the island. And yes, the sand gnats and mosquitoes are real. But for easy nature access, a slower pace, and a strong local identity, St. Simon's delivers. Number 9. Destin, Crystal Beach, Florida. Crystal Beach in Destin is where vintage charm meets modern luxury, and that emerald water, a whole different shade of gorgeous compared to the rest of the Panhandle. Crystal Beach holds on to its old world soul while delivering seriously upscale living. Those pastel homes are iconic, standing watch over the cerulean Gulf, as they have for years. What sets Crystal Beach apart is how effortlessly it blends history, nature, and community. The luxury group rentals here are next level. Sprawling estates with Gulf views, grand villas with courtyards, private pools, rooftop terraces, all built for big families and friend groups, chasing sunsets and shared memories. Being right off scenic Highway 98 puts you close to Destin Commons, an outdoor lifestyle hub featuring shops, restaurants, a movie theater, bowling, and events like Smoke on the Coast BBQ Festival. Number 8. Isle of Palms, South Carolina. The Isle of Palms offers refined island living with real beach energy, just 30 minutes from Charleston, providing the best mix of island calm and city convenience. This 6-mile barrier island, home to about 4,500 residents, feels more residential and touristy, and that alone shapes the entire lifestyle. The island is undeniably beautiful. Sunrises and sunsets hit differently here, and because the island is narrow, you're never far from the water. Many homes even overlook the intercoastal waterway, with postcard-level views. There's a small commercial district with beach bars and restaurants, but it's tasteful. None of the overdue, kitschy vibe you find in some beach towns. Just quality spots that fit the island's laid-back style. Lots of vacation rentals means winters can feel quiet, though many year-round residents love that slower season. The northern side is predominantly populated by full-time locals, with a strong sense of community. Wild Dunes at the far north end is a gated resort community known for its golf courses, tennis, and active lifestyle amenities. Number 7. Sullivan's Island, South Carolina. If you sold your company for 10 figures, Sullivan's Island is basically your natural habitat. It's the most expensive zip code in South Carolina, and it shows in every detail. With a population of just about 2,100, it delivers a rare mix of privacy, prestige, and a surprisingly relaxed coastal vibe, all just 9 miles from Charleston. Despite the wealth, the island feels easygoing. Residents actually know each other, and the community is tight-knit in a way money can't manufacture. One of the biggest distinctions from the neighboring Isle of Palms? 0 short-term rentals. No Airbnbs, no weekend turnover, no party houses. It remains a calm, predictable, and genuinely residential community. Real estate is no joke. $3 million is entry level, and while a few old beach cottages still hang on, many are being replaced by large luxury homes. But the historic charm remains, from Fort Moultrie to tree-lined streets, protected dunes, maritime forests, and tidal creeks. If you're loving this dive into the South's most luxurious beach towns, do me a solid. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss content like this. We're constantly exploring the hidden gems and exclusive communities everyone else skips over. Alright, let's get back to the countdown. Number 6. Naples, Marco Island, Florida. Living in Naples, especially around Marco Island, feels like stepping into a postcard where everything is warm, polished, and quietly luxurious. It's one of the wealthiest coastal communities in the South, but the luxury is understated. Elegant waterfront condos, peaceful gated neighborhoods, immaculate streets, and a marina culture centered on boating, fishing, and sunset cruises. Marco Island takes this to another level, with canals threading through the island and waterfront homes where your boat can sit right in your backyard. What truly sets Naples and Marco apart is the quality of life. Daily routines feel like vacation thanks to world-class golf courses, clean, uncrowded beaches, upscale dining, and a community that values calm over chaos. The beaches are consistently ranked among the best, with pure white sand, emerald Gulf water, and blue skies at places like Naples Pier, Vanderbilt Beach, and Laudermilk Park. Don't confuse quiet with dull. Residents kayak through mangrove tunnels, wander through nature preserves, go deep-sea fishing, and enjoy some of the best shelling anywhere. It isn't cheap, but for those who can afford it, this lifestyle is absolutely worth it. Number 5. Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Hilton Head Island is polished resort-style living at its best, with gated communities, marinas, golf courses, and peaceful beaches that actually live up to the hype. This Beaufort Country barrier island has 12 miles of Atlantic shoreline and, since its incorporation in 1983, has settled comfortably into its identity. The population is approximately 38,000, but can swell to 150,000 during the summer. That ebb and flow is part of life here. Peak times mean longer waits and more crowds, but tourism keeps the economy thriving. The humid subtropical climate brings mild winters and warm, humid summers. Thanks to the Gulf Stream offshore, temperatures stay moderate and the island gets added protection from ocean storms. One thing to note, there's no public transportation, and the Hilton Head Bridge is the only way on or off, which can result in traffic backups. Approximately 70% of the island is within gated communities, although public beach access points are well maintained. With Savannah under an hour away and Charleston about 2.5 hours, plus nearby wildlife preserves for hiking and camping, Hilton Head delivers a balanced, upscale coastal lifestyle. Number 4. Alys Beach, Florida. Alys Beach answers the question, what if a Greek island dropped onto Florida's Gulf Coast? This ultramodern community features whitewashed architecture that is bright enough to dazzle at noon, private courtyards hidden behind walls, pristine Bermuda-inspired pools, and curated shops and eateries that feel lifted straight from Capri. Set along the Gulf in Walton County on 30A and US 98, Alys Beach is one of 3 planned communities designed by architects Andre Dwani and Elizabeth Plater-Zyberg, alongside Seaside and Rosemary Beach. Its design draws from Moorish and Mediterranean villages, with Bermuda-style architecture and courtyards. 4 striking minaret-style towers welcome you, and the palm-lined approach sets this tone immediately. The northern end features a 20-acre nature preserve, perfect for morning bike rides, with an elevated boardwalk offering gorgeous views of untouched landscape. Alys Beach is one of America's most exclusive beachfront communities, modern, Mediterranean, and drenched in Florida sunshine. Number 3. Rosemary Beach, Florida. Rosemary Beach is where European-inspired design meets luxury walkability, and it's genuinely one of the most beautifully planned communities on 30A. This 107-acre beachfront town was built for life on foot, with neighborhoods connected by winding walking and biking paths. Cars stay tucked away thanks to a rear alley system, leaving homes to face charming wooden boardwalks instead of driveways. Founded in 1995 by the same team behind Seaside and Alys Beach, Rosemary took the insight that people prefer walking and built an entire lifestyle around it. Days here are easy. Beach time, browsing boutiques and galleries, long porch hangs, and dinner at locally loved restaurants. The architecture mixes 19th century American resort style with European village influences. Think French Quarter details blended with West Indies and Caribbean elements. Over 500 homes sit along narrow boardwalks framed by native trees, with features like high ceilings, natural palettes, balconies, and seamless beach access. Weekends bring farmers markets, festivals, tastings, and community events. And Rosemary Beach's shoreline stays calm and exclusive, thanks to resident-only access via codes or wristbands. Number 2. Kiawah Island, South Carolina. Kiawah Island is a private, pristine, gated community built around multi-million-dollar estates, offering elite exclusivity at its finest. Living here feels like entering a world intentionally removed from loud, crowded, or stressful environments. This isn't a typical beach town. It's a carefully preserved barrier island. Where nature takes precedence and luxury blends itself seamlessly into daily life. Once you pass through the gates, everything shifts. Towering oaks draped in Spanish moss curve over quiet roads. Wildlife roams freely, and miles of beach stretch out with no high-rises in sight. Homes stay tucked behind trees, Architecture blends into the landscape, and the entire island feels peaceful, private, and secure. Despite its seclusion, downtown Charleston is only about 40 minutes away, providing residents with easy access to dining, culture, and history. Real estate is premium, and the cost of living reflects the exclusivity. But for those who can afford it, Kiawah offers unmatched tranquility and world-class luxury. Number 1. Seaside, Florida. Seaside takes the number 1 spot, and honestly, it was never even a contest. This is the gold standard of southern coastal luxury. Master plan perfection, pastel architecture, iconic walkability, and some of the most desirable beachfront living in the country. The concept was revolutionary. No car required. Homes, shops, restaurants, and offices are all within walking or biking distance, creating a community built entirely around people, not traffic. Architecture here is a true showcase. No two structures can share the same design, resulting in a stunning mix of Victorian, new classical, modern, postmodern, and deconstructivist styles. With no private front lawns and only native plants allowed, the streetscapes feel unified and intentional. The beach features 9 uniquely crafted pavilions, each with its own serene escape. After nearly 40 years, Seaside stands apart because it stayed true to its vision: coastal luxury without pretense and community without compromise. Alright, so after breaking down 10 of the South's most luxurious beach communities, which one are you dreaming about? Drop your answer in the comments below. If this video opened your eyes to a side of southern coastal living you didn't know existed, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more deep dives exactly like this. And if you enjoyed this one, check out our video on the most beautiful southern cities. Same energy, completely different discoveries.